Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I would like to share this baby journal that I've made for my sister-in-law and niece to complete together. My sister-in-law is expecting her second child. It's a girl. We are really excited and I thought I'm going to give them this so they can complete it together and remember the baby's first year and have all those special memories, photos and mementos in one spot. So before I do a flip through of the journal, I would just let you know the papers that I've used inside if you're interested. I used this Tales from Wilson Wood, and then also the popular Magical Forest from Crepe Paper. I mainly use this paper pad, and then I also use some of the Fresh Bouquet. And this journal is made out of a old book. I took out the pages and I added my own. Doesn't it just look beautiful? I love filling it up with my own papers that I've chosen, and I've covered it with fabric, and you can actually see what the fabric looks like properly over here. I have 4 signatures in, and then I have included some of this ribbon. I'm not sure what kind of fabric or material this is. I'm not a seamstress, I've never been, so I'm not cleared up with all these things, but I do remember buying it on a roll. That's why I'm calling it a ribbon. And then I've sewn 3 cute little buttons there. I've added some green paper just so this journaling card can stand out a bit more. I've done some sewing and I've included this doily. I didn't do any distressing because I didn't want to do this journal super vintage because I'm not sure if they're into such a look, and it is a baby journal, so I wanted to keep it more classic. And then opening it up, I have a spot here just for like a nameplate, full name, date of birth, time of birth, all that, and then a photo of the bump. I've just paper clipped this in here so they can remove that photo if they want to include a different one possibly. And then I have made these prompts on a Word document, printed them out, and I've stuck them in here. I thought of adding prompts in the book because if somebody hasn't been doing journaling, I think if you give them a book like this with nothing in except the papers, it could be overwhelming. So I thought it might be better to add little prompts, and that's going to be just make it easier to complete the journal. And then I've also included some journaling cards and tags that I've paper clipped. I really love this paper. And then I've got a pocket here for the hospital bracelet and ultrasound photos, a spot for the hand and footprint, which they could do directly on this page, or you can do it on a separate page and stick it in or tuck it into this tuck spot. And then we have 0 to 3 months. So most memorable moments, things you like and dislike, and my favorite photos of you. So instead of dividing it up weekly, like some baby books do, week 1, week 2, week 3, and so on and so on, I thought that can be very overwhelming to complete, especially if you're working and you've got a new baby. You don't really have time to sit and journal every week. So I've bunched them into increments of 3 months. And then I've got an envelope here that can hold any special documents, photos, or memorabilia from my first 3 months. So any photos that didn't fit in this journal can be added here. And then also things like a copy of the birth certificate, immunization record, or maybe you've bought them a special toy that they really love, and you can add the tag in here. So you can really be creative and add whatever you would like to this envelope. And then we have my first Christmas with another pocket, and I've included the Christmas quite early on in the journal just because of when the baby's going to be born. And I've tried to sort of stick to something chronological, but it's also not completely. Then the first time I smiled, and then my parents, so any basic information, photos or stories to remember, that one day when she's all grown up, she can have all this information about her family and loved ones, because I know it's so easy to forget these things. I don't think you easily forget your parents' date of birth or where they've been born, or special stories about them, or possibly photos with her and her parents. But sometimes, like, information about your grandparents or an aunt or an uncle can be difficult to recall later in life. And then I also have a spot here for my sister. I would say I know this family, it's my family, so I've customized this because I know she's got a sister. But if you are obviously doing it for somebody whose history you don't really know, I would probably put there my sibling or my siblings. But if they have any children later in life, it's easy just to add another label there and add the rest of the siblings. And then we have my grandparents, and I've got an envelope here for a family tree. We have my aunts and uncles with another tuck spot. Oh, I love this paper. They just like, I just want to have another one of these paper pads. I never wanted to finish. And then we have my cousins, and this is from a Flow magazine. It's that big Paper Lovers one that comes out once a year. Then we have another envelope here, so special moments, photos and memorabilia from the first 6 months, and then 4 to 6 months, so any special moments or memories that you don't want to forget, you can add over here. Some more little journaling cards. Then my first Easter. Oh, how beautiful are these papers together. I just can't get over it. And then I thought it would be very suitable to add this children's book page about these little bunnies. So this might go over Easter, so it really suits the theme. Then the first time I rolled over with another pocket. The first time I sat by myself. And then we have 7 to 9 months and some floral book pages. And this is the third envelope. So it's anything from the first 9 months. Then my first tooth. My first solid food. The first time I crawled. I hope I remembered all the big milestones. Then 10 to 12 months. A few more little cards to decorate the journal with. My first birthday. So this journal should last for just over a year. My first steps. I just thought a baby develops so quickly. There are so many things that you want to remember. They grow up so quickly, they change. So I think you need a whole journal to record the first year. But after this, if they've enjoyed doing this and they would like to continue, I'll probably make the next journal from 2 to 6 years, or maybe just before they go to school. And I think that will be suffice in one journal to record it, especially if you aren't like a regular journaler and you just want to remember these moments. Then we have the last envelope for so it's any special photos, documents or memorabilia from the first year. Then my first haircut and some family photos. And then I have also included a paper bag here with a few extra paper bits that they could use to decorate the journal with if they would like to, but they definitely don't have to. They can just write in this journal and add photos and not do too much decoration, because those papers are I think it can be enough decoration if you just add a photo to it. So you can make it as simple or as complicated or decorated as you would like. So if they would like to, I've included a few extra things. So in this little paper bag, I have included some stickers. I've actually stamped this on sticker paper, these labels, these gum labels, I should actually say. They've mixed up a little bit now, so it can just be a peel and a stick situation. I would have honestly like to do it in more of a lighter pastel color, like to match the cover of this journal and the papers that I've used. But unfortunately, I've stamped this with archival ink, and I've just got those classic colors that we use for junk journaling. I actually need to get some more colorful inks, some lighter tones. I have some in distress ink, but it's those mini pads, and it's such a mission to stamp such a big stamp with those. And then I've also included some of these labels. So this is the frame that I have used for these little templates. So I've printed some of these out in case I forgot anything or they would like to add their own prompt. They can add it on here and just stick it in. And then I've got a few extra labels that they can use for to annotate photos or to write a heading on there. Then these are just some little journaling cards and also some tags that can be used in the journal. And these are all from those paper pads that I showed you earlier on, so it really matches the paper on the inside. And then I have pre-made some pockets that will fit onto these pages. So I've cut them 2 size, and then at the back was I off frame there? I'm not sure. And then I've included some double-sided tape at the back so they can just peel it and stick it, just making it easier. So I've got a few of those pockets, and then I also have these side tuck spots that I've pre-made, again with the backing paper at the back that they can stick down. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing this flip through. I thought it would be just nice to show you what it looks like in case you want to make a baby book for one of your loved ones or a friend or for yourself, or you want to sell one. Maybe you can get some ideas, but mainly it's also nice for me to just have a record of it and look back on it in case I want to make another one in the future. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope all of you are doing well, and I'll see you soon. Bye.